Hello and welcome, my dear fellows. I'm really sorry because this ain't going to be a long stream, but I'm really not feeling well. No, I'm having stomach issues, and I must do this because I love you. But this can't be a long stream. I hope tomorrow I will be having a longer stream. Hello, Mason. How are you doing? I really hope tomorrow I will have a longer stream, but I'm really having brutal stomach issues today. I didn't miss the training session. You and Clara, that's fine. I didn't miss this, training session because I'm getting ready seriously for my pro debut, and I'm not going to say that I am that type of guy, I'm this type of guy. I just want to fight, and that's it. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. Guest room is fine for me. I love guest rooms. I love cats, so everything that involves cats is acceptable to me. That's all I want to say. I'm going to give you breakdowns, predictions very, very soon. I don't have many bets on this card. This card is actually very risky, it's very tricky, and you'll see how this gonna play. How this gonna play out. Like this card is extremely, extremely tricky for playing. It's time for breakdowns and predictions, and me, I'm willing to all in. I'm willing to battle. I'm willing to fight. Off we go. Sean Bannon versus Sam Hughes. I'm going with fight starts round 3 for Hughes to win. I just think Bannon had lucky shot against Puja Tomar. This ain't gonna work against Sam Hughes and her experience. Renat Fakredinov, Andreas Gustafsson. Fight starts round 3 or Renat to win. But it's gonna be a boring wrestling fight. Get ready for it. Brett Tavares, Robert Brichak. Again, fight starts round 3 or Tavares to win. I see a lot of decisions on this card. Sam Patterson, Trey Waters going with no distance or Trey to win. Next, we've got Kyle Fernandez versus Harry Hardwick. Harry Hardwick having his UFC debut, and I think Fernandez is maybe too serious opponent for his debut. I'm going to say Kyle to win for over 1.5. I just think this might be too serious. Marcin Tibura ante Delia. I'm going with no distance or Delia to win. Delia is having great ground game, just like Marcin. It's going to be a good one. Omar Sy versus Branson Ribeiro. I'm saying no distance or Branson to win. Omar Sy was having easier opponents throughout the game. William Gomez, Robert Ruchala. Now this is the fight to remember. I want Robert Ruchala to win so badly, and this guy's known for nasty arm bars, nasty jiu-jitsu. Gomis is uncrackable though. Going with fight starts round 3 or Ruchala to win. I really want Ruchala to win, but man, it's going to be extremely difficult. Unfortunately, Gomis is unfinishable, and that is a problem. That is a problem here. That is really a problem because Robert Ruhala, according to my mind, doesn't have much of a chances to finish his opponent via BJJ. Gomis is uncrackable. It's gonna be a super difficult fight for him. I want him to win, but hardly. Patricio Pitbull, Keita, going with no distance for Pitbull to win. Pitbull literally faced everybody. Literally everybody. Axel Sola, Reese McKee. I'm going with fight starts round 3 for Reese to win. I'm really having a feeling that Reese could get the job done here. Jockey, Mason Jones. I'm saying Jones to win or no distance. I really think Jones, this is a perfect opponent for Jones. Modestas Bukauskas, Paul Craig. I'm going with no distance. If I must pick a side, going with Craig submission. But Modestas can also win via KO TKO if he keeps the fight on the feet. Can he keep the fight on the feet? I hope he can. I'm really, really big fan of Modestas, and Modestas, I'm really sorry because of this. Craig is a brutal submission guy, but if you keep this on the feet, you can win. I don't know whether you can keep this on the feet. I hope you can, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut so far. Panos and Nemo, Mauricio Rafi, when the fight starts round 3, or Rafi to win. I want Modestus to win also. Listen, if Modestus wins, that is going to be the best thing that could happen to me, literally. Modestus is a friend of mine, but I'm scared. I'm really friendly with him, but I'm super scared. Nasruddin Imavov versus Kyle Borralho. I'm going with over 2.5 for Imavov to win. And finally, you want to know round robins. Okay, let me see who's underdog. I usually, you know, I really don't like to do it. When I go to a bookie, I don't even watch who is the underdog because it affects my brain, my ability to choose, and I don't want to do something like that. All right, guys, let's see. Imavov to win. Imavov is a side call to me. Okay, I didn't pick Benoit. Borralho, okay, no. Bukauskas a favorite. Oh, okay. I didn't bet on Buka versus Craig just to know. Thanks God I didn't bet on that fight. I can't bet with my heart. I would play with my heart. I would play on Modestus because I love Modestus. So just ignore that fight and that's it. Osenketa, Patricia Fryer. I Fryer to win. Yeah, she's like having 20 personalities. Great journalist though. Ribeiro. Ooh, Ribeiro is the underdog. I picked many underdogs on this card. I'm just watching. I picked many underdogs. Uh, my key to win. Yeah, she can change her personas. Antidelia, okay, this is a pick. This is also a pick. Did I pick Ruhala to win? Let me see. I think I didn't. Yes, I did actually. Holy moly. I meni, brate, ja ih ne volim isto. Ruhala to win. Ja pogotovo dete planine, znači ništa me ne pitaj. Jedino pančev vetar što spašava. Waters to win. Man, so many underdogs. I've never picked that many underdogs. Waters to win. Didn't pick Brichek. That's it. And now it's time for my bets. I hope you're gonna get ready. I don't know whether you're ready or not for these bets, but here they come. I can't tell you much, my dear fellas. Those bets. I know I played a bit risky. Hello, fella. I only have two bets. There you go. Good luck to everyone. That's all I can say. All right. I played risky. I know that. Hello, City, by the way. How's everything doing? I posted my bets. You can see what I played. Only two bets, kind of crazy calls. But on this card, I really didn't know what to play. I really didn't know what to play. There's so many strange matches, strange calls. So many strange stuff on this card, and I decided like to try everything out, to try to play. But I only have two bets. I know it kind of sucks. I understand that people are going to say it sucks. Well, it does. I understand you. I understand that it sucks that I have only two bets, but on this card I really didn't know. Really didn't know what to play. Yes, brat. Svaka čast. Sorry, but I really didn't know what to play. Doing really well. College football. College football? Amazing. What's wrong with only two bets? Sometimes the best bet is no bet. Absolutely, absolutely. But I'm just saying, that's not too normal for me. I usually have more bets, but I only placed two bets this time. And if Imavo wins, I'm going to be in plus money anyway, even if I lose on the other one on Sam Hughes. So I'm just saying, it's strange. I'm not saying it's bad. Don't get me wrong. It's just strange, but I'm willing. No, I only have two bets. I ain't gonna lie that I have more of them. I don't. I don't have more of them. Good luck. The latest in my debut, Vrbas, Vrbas, not happening because of political situation. I was speaking to a Croatian promoter. The event in October is full, but he told me that he might put me in November or December. The next event, he said, is booked for you. And he found me an opponent, but this is just a verbal promise. So as long as when it becomes official, I will publish it. But as long as it doesn't become official, I'm not publishing anything because that's the part of the deal with the promoter. So far, my bookie hasn't voided Vlad plus 250. I think I'm going to be heavy underdog on this one too. This opponent, the previous boxer had 1-3. This guy has 1-9. But people going to say he sucks. He's excellent striker, but horrible on the ground. And he's like training MMA for 10 years. But he was always losing via TKO on the ground or submission. Nobody has ever knocked this guy out. So extremely tough guy with zero BJJ skills and a world-class boxer. But he has zero BJJ skills. If I don't take him down, I'm done. I know, I have to submit him. My only chance is to submit him or to, hold him on the ground and strike, 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 and maybe TKO. Winner debut and you fight in Serbia 2026. I know. That Croatian promoter also told me that he is willing to give me two more easier opponents if I win my professional debut. He told me I'm willing to protect you for like 2 or 3 fights if you win your first fight. Because I have a lot of followers and it could be a good move for him. That's what he said. And he told me I'm willing to protect you for like if you win this fight, I'm willing to protect you for two more fights. And that's fine to me. But he said if you lose, game over. If you win, we talk. That's perfectly fine. Sounds good. That's okay. If I do well, he protects me. If I don't do well, bye bye. And yeah, Vrbas could happen in 2026. So that promoter, I know the name of the opponent for Vrbas, just to know. But he told me the event is postponed right now because of the political situation, but I'm counting on you. Whenever it happens, I'm going to give you the opponent you asked. And that is set, but the fight is like postponed right now because of political reasons. But we'll see. I did, maybe it's a better situation to have professional debut in Croatia because Croatians and Bulgarians don't have a bad history about fighting sovereign, not Serbia or Croatia. Well, first of all, I'm 0-0. You know, I need to have at least 4 or 5 fights to fight outside of Serbia or Croatia. I don't have anything against it, don't get me wrong, but you know, it's how to say. I have a score of 0-0. If I have some wins or if I have like 4 or 5 fights, highest promotion in Europe. Uh, I don't know, KSW, Cage Warriors maybe. So in Serbia, the SPP supporters attacked the soy protesters. Yeah, I've seen that too. I've seen that too. It hopped on my Instagram. I only follow those protests on Instagram because I can't watch media anymore, man. I need to focus on my survival, and if I watch too much of politics, my survival is going to be endangered, and I must fight. Hopefully, it shuts down. Getting sick of those soys crying. To be honest, man, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Normally protests last for 2, 3 months, and that's normal. Like these protests last for almost 1 year. Like I know, I've never seen protests like this. I wish I could comment, but I've never seen something like this. This is new to me. Anything I say makes sense and doesn't make sense. There's no point of protests. Nothing changes. Listen, I'll be honest. I've never seen like protests normally last 2 or 3 months, which is fine, but these protests last for 1 year, man. It's like this is new to me. I wish I could say more about this, but I've never seen something like this. And whatever I say, no. Hope the soy cocks go home at least by winter. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, mate. By the way, I wanna praise everything you wrote on Discord, Giga Chad. You know what you're doing. I'm like, I've seen what you wrote, and all of that makes sense, fella. Literally all those things. Hello, MTG. But we can continue about that on Discord, but everything you wrote makes perfectly sense. Tibura? Not too confident about that fight. I wrote what I played on that fight, but I'm not too confident. I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to lie, man. For that fight, I'm extremely, extremely not confident. I picked Delia with my heart. Giga is a big fan of Tibura. I know. I know, I know, I know, I know. To check your predictions, I have to run to work. No problems, man. And no worries, I'm not locking my predictions. You have free access. I'm not Angelo from V1 Picks, so see you, no problems. You know I'm not that type of a guy. I would never ask money for something like that. I'm just not that type of a guy. I appreciate that too, man. You know, when I read the stuff you write on Discord, everything makes sense, you know. I'm normally not a guy who gets into those those type of arguments, but I think your arguments make sense. Majority of them, like 99% of them make sense. 1% doesn't, but like in 99% of cases, you have good arguments. Maybe you're gonna have a good political career in the future. I'm picking Tibura. No, I'm just saying, maybe you have a talent for politics. Have you ever thought about doing some political stuff, maybe some political show, or not right now, maybe in 5 or 10 years, or this is just a suggestion. I will be live for 15 more minutes. I didn't sleep last night at all, and tomorrow I got to wake up early. But I will sleep for like 6, 7 hours, and it would be fine. I can be live for 15 more minutes. Just went on lunch break. How are you doing? Do think about it. I put a couple videos on my channel. Being a politician is difficult, but if you know the proper current, I assume you could get the job done pretty well. Or if you know the direction, hello, Tyler. I think Rafi wins that. I would go with fight starts round 3 or Rafi to win. Put some key videos, but not too many. I wrote my bets and I pinned my bets and I wrote my predictions. And don't worry, I will not log the chat. That ain't going to happen. I'm just not that type of a guy. I'm not Angelo to ask for, $10 to see my picks that might hit and might not. Were you confident in Fares Ziam before he pulled out? I was, but he pulled out, so it's pointless right now. Yes, I was very confident in Fares Ziam, but he pulled out. Can't be confident anymore. He would have been my lock too, but I guess my locks are now Hughes and Imavov because I placed bets on them. I was thinking of betting on Ziam, then I found out that he pulled out, and I got pretty mad because he should have been my third bet. Took Rafi by decision. Won't be surprised if he gets the KO. Rafi decision makes sense to me. Guess I'm just too tired. Okay, 5 more minutes. Sorry. Today I had a very difficult day at the construction. Don't get mad at me, but I like slept 2 hours, had to wake up early. We were doing some concreting. Clara, I think Clara is married, but I'm not sure. I had to wake up very early. We were having some concreting, and it was pretty difficult. Kyle head is too big. Emo is going to have target practice. I think Clara is married, but I'm not sure. Ohio head is likely to know. Yes, it is. I think Pitbull wins. Like a damn cantaloupe. I agree with you. Head is too big. That is true. Head is extremely big, though. Extremely, extremely big. Nah, Clara is like having multiple personalities. Mason Jones. For me, Mason Jones. I think stylistically, this is a tremendous fight for Mason Jones. Arman to win. I know. Yes, I have a bet on Imavov. Zheng, it's possible. No, I'm working very early in the morning. I'm going to sleep like in few minutes. I know, but sorry guys. I have to wake up at 5 a.m. and tomorrow I got to do after work 2 training sessions. Kinda hard to fight professionally, but I won't leave YouTube, don't worry about it. I don't plan to leave YouTube, but I just have more obligations right now. Hope you get some good rest. I will. Um, Also on Thursday, I'm having 2 sessions. I'm having ground and pound session. Then I drive to another dojo where I will do BJJ practice. Just wanted to drop by and say hello. Hope you're well, amigo. Hello to you too, Landro. How's everything? Thanks a lot for stopping by. No, I didn't stream for a very long period of time. But life, obligations, been a difficult period. Oh man, I'm so tired. Hello, Eric. How are you doing? Doing all right. Thanks for asking. Last warm days. Seems of the summer here. Same. I just hope we're gonna have colder front soon. I don't like when it's too hot. It's annoying. Pretty much annoying for me. I pinned my bets, Eric, as well as you can see. Only have two of them. I'm sorry. That's what I played. Sorry, man. Yeah, don't worry about picks are going to stay publicly available. I'm not Angelo from MMA Picks. That ain't going to happen. I always share everything. And I got used to the doggies are always right and the doggies are always unhappy. It's not my fault because their wives are not willing to suck their cocks. I'm always. We try, we see how it goes. I'm a good guy, General. Sorry, man. I think Imo wins. If I must pick with my heart, I would go with Kyle, but stuff in Imo's takedowns, mission impossible. Plus, very good odds on Imo. At my bookie, he's plus 110, which is insanely good odds. I couldn't oversee that. Anyways, I would have stayed more, but I'm extremely tired. Waking up tomorrow very early. Tomorrow I hope to stream longer. Not promising anything, but I hope I will. Just need to rest. Tomorrow I have work. I have two training sessions. Let's fight. Fight never ends. Love you all. I'll try to stream tomorrow. See ya. Let's go. Let's fight until the last time, breath. That is the only language that I know to speak. Goodbye, everyone, and see ya. Let's go.